I was just now informed by a source that the Roe versus Wade decision, which was made all those years ago, could very well face being overturned, repealed, reversed, if in fact this has not already happened. Now, we have already covered this before. Should such a thing actually transpire, not only will nothing good come from it, not only will it not bring about any improvements of any kind, apart from one lone variable, nothing will change whatsoever. And that one lone variable is that it will go on to make an already terrible situation 1,000 times worse. But as I say, you already know all of this. However, it is essential that we put this entire situation into the proper perspective. Clearly, demonstratively, the proper perspective which this situation demands in order to illustrate the potential ramifications which such a mentality could conceivably go on to provoke. Now, in order to do this, I'm going to have to ask you, not so abstractly, to visit the victory party, the great celebration. They are all gathered there together, the legislators, the jurists, the lobbyists, the campaigners, and they are all living it up. They are toasting each other with champagne. They are somewhat ironically passing out cigars. They are slapping each other on the back saying, "We did it! We won! We got what we fought for! We got what we wanted!" And they are so high and heady in the moment of their triumph that it is not too difficult to envision where the dialogue may well proceed. "You know what? We're on a roll here. We're on a winning streak. We can't lose. What'll we do next, huh? What other great proactive progressive advancements can we make for our American society? I know! Let's bring back segregation! Yeah! We can do it! We can repeal and reverse the 1964 Civil Rights Act! What do you say, boys? What do you say, Crusaders? Let's rally around the old flagpole and get her done! Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war. Hallelujah and hell yeah, we can do it. And it'll be yet one more step in the right direction." Absurd, ludicrous, and on top of that, how dare you? These are two entirely separate issues. What does one have to do with the other? How dare you equate the two? Ludicrous, outlandish, outrageous. Possibly. Let's hope so. But you see, it only serves to demonstrate just how hell-bent these people are in setting back the clock, as well as all of the damage which they will go on to inflict in so doing. Punks and skins, I have said it to you before, and I will say it to you again. People is stupid. And from out in the back, we hear the lone voice of the devil's advocate posing one simple, concise question. What about the pro-life contingency who honestly, ardently, earnestly, in their heart of hearts truly believes that they are right and that abortion is wrong? What about these basically decent, well-meaning, well-intentioned people? I will address the question, and I will do so in a way which reiterates to everyone involved, no matter what side they might happen to take, what is at the heart of this issue. Because all euphemisms, all sugarcoating aside, it is and remains the termination of a life, of a being which would, for better or for worse, go on to be a person. I will engage the question with a supposition. Supposing that in the long run, that in the end, supposing that the pro-life contingency, ethically, philosophically, turns out to be, in the final evaluation, right. Supposing that they turn out to be right in terms of this question which always was, which is now, and which apparently forevermore will go on to be. Supposing that they are right. I don't know if they are. It doesn't belong to me to say. But you see, their question brings up a question, which is not a question at all, but an imperative. And that imperative is what is at the center of this issue. And that imperative is a woman's right to choose for herself, to make that decision for herself and for her person by virtue of her own free will, of her own free will. A verifiable, scriptural, biblical construct which even the most zealous, the most fanatical, the most fire-breathing fundamentalist Bible thumper is by God sworn to uphold.